this play. Gets rid of it on the move. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Hand it off. Pick up a 6. Makes it 3 down and 4.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this 1st down.
He's got the first and still going.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run it.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Now, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of those between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And then down and bounds after a decent gain.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Tennessee. They couldn't stop him there. A horrible field position to start the drive here, but they just marched right down the field to get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
That kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first, now looking for more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. A good job all around. Offensive line gives the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the run, he'll let it go. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Short throw complete to the tight end.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these.
It's coming inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play would stand. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. He finds some space. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. That's the 10. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this,
Touchdown, Utes. They connect for 6.
well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now for the 25. One man to the backfield. Could get the football.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far.
Tennessee, 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The ball is getting set on 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to muscle across the line. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Good enough for
Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Has out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Let's go! Let's go! They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, go.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Design quarterback run. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Tremendous toughness here. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to play this one caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Hot over the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well played, moves the ball to 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Line catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, and that was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The game makes it 2nd and medium. No press here. The defense backing away. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down. What will be the final play of this first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
But the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback. But this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Send the back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
1st down here for this offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 for that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick catch over the middle. That's a quick tackle. They pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught near the goal line. A tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a first set of
Astonishing catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a short completion of the big tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Into the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Utah. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Utah, 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Not much of a return. Back to takeaway. Sets up the offense like a 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Carter. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utes.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now on the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
He's out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Good enough. Here we go. First down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Third down coming.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
A risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Utah, 35.
And he's going to bring this out to a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Way downfield and still running inside the 20. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Looks to the left for a pass. Brought down. Completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Utes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with his touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Utah! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Powering through. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Finding some room at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch me looking for the goal line. Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The ball is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground. Got first and goal. Right up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense that is on the goal line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Utah Utes will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there in the slot. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They need to score quickly here. Try to dial up some big plays. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.